Deborah Leitner, that didn't mean that Deborah and I drink a lot together. Just red wine. And here to introduce her is another friend of mine, her father, Frank Polgate. Who, by the way, is an Eagle Scout.
I was going to say the Scout oath and the Scout law, but someone beat me to it. Anyway, honorees, members of the council, Boy Scout representatives, family and friends, welcome. And thank you for the opportunity for me to introduce someone that I've known from the age of 0. How many people can say that? And you'll have to excuse me. I gotta introduce myself. My name's Frank Baldways. My daughter Deborah Leitner, and I had promised her that I would not turn this into a Dean Martin roast. Trust me. Anyway, here we go. Be prepared. The Boy Scout motto. Second one in. Those of us who are Boy Scouts remember this. Debbie spent her entire life preparing for her career as an attorney. For maintaining honor status in grammar school and high school, and attending what she calls nerd camp. I didn't have to get her to give you the definition of that. But also impressing the chair of the history department as a freshman at the college in New Jersey, and for winning multiple awards in Newport, at Seton Hall, University of Law. Turn the page, Frank. Oh. I knew very early in Debbie's life that she would be successful. First of all, she wanted to do everything herself, on her own, pass or fail. I can remember when she was 3 years old, and my wife will attest to this, that when taking her to nursery school, she wanted to get out of the car on her own, run up to the door, and let herself in. There was this big, very large red door. All alone. That sense of confidence and independence opened many doors for Debbie, including that red one that she did on her own. And that's why she's being honored here today. As I read it, the people who received this award exhibit dedication to excellence, a passion in everything, to do the commitment to paying it forward. I'm here to confirm to you that you picked the right woman. She's done it all for 40 years. As most of you know, Debbie loves the sport of baseball. Well, actually, all of the sports. Ironically, Debbie was born in 1973, the year George Steinbrenner bought the Yankees. And much like the boss, Debbie accepts nothing but excellence in every personal professional endeavor. For example, as a 12-year-old catcher in the town, playing softball in our town, she practiced countless hours trying to make it from home plate to second base. My arm still hurts from practicing with it. But anyway, she refused to stop until she got it right. Likewise, Debbie started her career in a small New Jersey plaintiff's law firm, but always wanted something bigger and more challenging. So she moved to one of New Jersey's largest law firms, where she honed her craft in pursuit of excellence. Still refusing to stop until she got it right, Debbie joined the Legal Affairs Division of Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey in 2003. Like a true Jersey girl, she's dedicated herself to delivering excellence to 3.6 million New Jerseyans for more than a decade. And believe me, she's not done yet. There's one thing to say that everyone who knows Debbie can tell you about her, is that when she finds that she loves to do, when she finds what she loves to do, she brings all her passions and energy to it. As a member of the board of directors of Easter Seals in New Jersey, Debbie didn't just attend meetings, and raise money. Instead, she championed the organization's premier fundraising event, serving the board sponsors for the Walk With Me at MetLife Stadium. 3 years ago, she agreed to be a volunteer with the American Cancer Society to help plan the annual gala. Today, nearly $1 million raised later, Debbie is a member of the Executive Planning Committee. And for the event, helped launch the Horizons Mask of Hope for Children with Cancer, which were auctioned during the most recent sold gala. Debbie continues to pay forward, bringing a passion of excellence to her all-star athletics in Boonton, New Jersey. As a member of the organization's parent board, she educates the athletes about the importance of volunteerism by coordinating charitable activities, including the American Cancer Society Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, a walk and holiday food drive. As if all this wasn't enough to exhaust her, which sometimes I think it is, but I'm her father. A dedicated professional and passionate volunteer, I'm perhaps the proudest of my daughter, what she gives to these two little girls seated right here, and that is to dream of being what you want to be, to focus to see it through, and the dedication to continue it. Today's awareness are role models of youth espousing the values and the mission of the Boy Scouts of America. As a former Eagle Scout, I have to say, you got it right when you got this lady right here. Please join me with a round of applause. I'd like to introduce my daughter, Caroline.
Thank you, Daddy. Members of the Patriot Path Council, luncheon committee members, colleagues, family, and friends, I accept this award not only with a deep sense of gratitude, but also with a deep sense of obligation to continue living as an example for the youth of today. My father mentioned two very special young ladies who are seated before you today. They represent our future, and what better moral compass to guide them than the principles espoused by the Boy Scouts of America. I view this inspiring universe as bounded by three tenets. First, of course, the pole star is be prepared. Quick story. On my very first day of law school, the Honorable John J. Gibbons, former Chief Justice of the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, bestowed upon our constitutional law class what I consider to be the greatest motivational driver towards success. He told us, be prepared. He told us this because preparation is the key to earning the respect of others. Now let's go back to Judge Gibbons. What I left out from the story was that I was late for class that day. Who knew what traffic was like in Newark at 7:45 on a Monday? I certainly didn't back then. So Judge Gibbons continued after encouraging us to be prepared and told us to be on time. A simple concept, right? Be on time. But what gets lost in those three commonly used words is the level of respect that one shows simply by being on time. Another tenet that the youth of our nation should espouse so that we remain a civilized society. And after 20 years, I can assure you I've mastered the art of navigating through Newark during rush hour. Lastly, don't be lazy. This is a pearl of wisdom that I picked up from a partner when I was a mere summer associate. Always give your best with all of your energy and passion because you never know when you'll be making a first impression and you only get one shot to knock it out of the park. I would be remiss today if I did not thank Barbara Salinger, whose energy and enthusiasm for volunteerism and charitable endeavors inspires me to do more every day. And she knows all of the great Italian wine, so I keep her very close to me. I would also like to thank my parents, who refused to accept anything less than my best efforts in everything I did as a child, and never let the idea that I was a girl get in the way of my independence, confidence, and aspirations. Thank you to my professional colleagues who are in the room, many of whom I consider friends, and some of whom are the mentors that led me to this very moment, know that I hear your voices in my head every day, and yes, it's quite loud in there. In closing, I would like to take a page from my daughter, Alyssa. During her recent induction into the National Junior Honor Society, she spoke about character and invoked the wisdom of the late UCLA basketball coach, John Wooden, who's quoted as saying, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." Today, with my humblest appreciation for this honor, I can invoke Coach Wooden's wisdom as well when I say, ability may get you to the top, but it takes character, preparation, respect, dedication, and passion to keep you there. Thank you.